Hey guys, my name's Mario, and for those of you who don't know me, I am born and raised in Toronto, Canada, and I am someone who battled with weight issues all his life. I'm doing this video strictly for educational purposes. I just want to share my story, my experience. Therefore, this is something that's not debatable. It's literally a fact. So, I do want to bring you back to Mother's Day of 2013. The exact day was May 12th. Went out with the family for brunch, and in this picture, I weighed in at 315 pounds. And it was shortly after that a program was introduced to me and my wife from one of our friends. And my wife was searching for energy performance, and when she found out there was a weight loss option as well, she brought it to my attention. I immediately wrote it off. Said, I don't believe in those things. They don't work. Let it go. And 2 weeks after that, at my son's soccer game, it was right after the game, we were kicking the ball around, and he wanted me to chase him, to try to get the ball off of him. Well, at 315 pounds, it wasn't happening. I wasn't in physical capacity to do so. And I honestly gotta say that is one of the worst feelings in the world, when your own son wants to play ball and you just can't do it. He's trying to bond with you, and you can't fulfill the shoes that you're supposed to. That opened my eyes, and I was thinking of a solution, and thinking back to all the diets I've done. Not one was sustainable. Restrictions, then feeling sick. I fainted, and on some of them. There was weight loss, but it always came back. And it came back with a vengeance. So I decided one day to call our friend and get some more information on this program. And she filled me in. And when I heard that there was a 30-day full money-back guarantee, I mean, that was a no-brainer. Everything else in the past failed. Why would I bother going another circle to end up where I was? So I decided to start the program. And it was June 21st of 2013, I commenced the program. I weighed in at that day, it was a Friday, I weighed in at 310 pounds. And within 3 days, I woke up with an energy that is undescribable. And the reason why it's undescribable, it's because it's an energy I've never felt before, or I can't recall ever feeling it. And it's at that moment I realized, there's a positive here, because something's changing. Every other day prior to that, and going years back, I needed a crane to take me out of bed. That's how I felt. But not that morning. I was ready to tackle anything that was thrown my way. And every morning since. Since I made the investment, I gave the program 110% effort. Followed it by the book. And at the end of the first 30 days, I released 35 pounds. I was feeling great. Such a remarkable feeling. And I knew deep down there was no looking back. And it was within the second month when I thought I just needed to lose about 60 pounds. and I'd be good. 6 feet tall, 240. This should be okay. Well, I had already hit that at the end of the second month, and that's when I realized there's no point, checking a scale, because there is something different here compared to what I've done in the past. This is easy now, and the reason why it's easy is because it's a lifestyle change. I changed my lifestyle, so there was no deprivation. I didn't feel I was on a diet whatsoever, and that's because I wasn't. I realized that. And this program it's very forgiving and adaptable to anybody's lifestyle. And even during shift work, I was still, dropping and releasing weight, and it wasn't work. And that, for me, is the key to success. If you gotta work at, nobody wants another job. All diets are jobs. It's a job. You need to follow. This isn't. It's like riding a bike. As soon as you learn how to ride a bike, you don't forget. So even if you wanna stray off the program, go right ahead. You'll be right back. You're not gonna forget how. And the beauty of the program is you don't even if you try, like I tried, came Christmas, and all the feasts, the parties. Just prior Christmas, I released 94 pounds. It was exactly the 6-month mark, December 21st. And I released all that weight, never stepped foot in the gym, nothing fitness, cardio, lifting weights, absolutely nothing. It was all nutrition and a very well-rested body. I made sure I got enough sleep that I was supposed to. And after the holidays, I woke up. It was January 3rd. I woke up with an energy, another level. And it was literally my body saying, "You're ready to go to the gym." I didn't have any intentions of going to the gym. I didn't even have any intentions to releasing over 90 pounds. But it happened. And I realized the reason it happened is because when you give your body the nutrition that it's lacking. I mean, I've walked the walk. People have their own opinions. You're entitled to your own opinions. That's fine. Our foods are depleted in nutrients. No one's going to convince me otherwise. And when you top up our body's a machine. When you top up a machine with the proper fuel, it's going to work the right way, the way it was meant to work. And that's what I realized. And so I hit the gym. I was only doing 3 days a week, 45 minutes each time, hit format, no cardio. And it was January 28th that I released over 100 pounds. Again, no intentions whatsoever. But because this program is so, I can't even say it's forgiving, because, I personally found it as an educational tool, really, if you want to look at it that way. Well, that's how I look at it. It just shows you, it opens the door and it teaches you how to walk the walk towards a healthy lifestyle. If you decide to walk it, it's going to support you to no end. And that's exactly what it did for me. And I now realize that this is such a gift, and it's my obligation that I need to share this. And I have, with family and friends. And it's amazing how much happier people are when you're feeling healthy. I know I am. Positive effect in the household. My children are learning, being health conscious. And I mean, in the end, it's always a win-win when it comes to this, because you know what it does is, like it did for me, you literally have a chance to be reborn and correct the mistakes, whether they were done willingly or not, that you've done in the past, and you can fix it. Never underestimate the power of nutrition. When all else fails, remember one thing: it's a God-given right to be healthy. And this gift, this blessing, which it truly is, and I can vouch for it, is something that if it is presented to you, do not turn away from it just because it is offered in a business format that is out of the box that you see how business should be run. It's sad if you pass this up. At least give it a shot if you think you need to change. And that's all I really wanted to mention and say, is Isogenics gave me my life back, gave me the opportunity to give my kids an energetic father, and this is something I will never ever stop sharing, because it is truly a gift. And if you take it as such and run with it, you know you have a bright future ahead of you, and a long one at that too. Thanks for listening. Take care.